Hello there, everybody. Just wanted to take just a moment as we finish out this last reading to say thank you for all the time that you've come to our website, to our blog site, and listened as our board members have put in their honest efforts to give you the story of Jesus Christ, the babe born in a manger. So thank you again for coming by and spending some time with us as we talk about the true story behind Christmas. If you've not had an opportunity to listen to all of 25 of the chapters, you can scroll down through the post and you can find each of them listed under the In the Manger Christmas readings. And there's a different individual who reads for each chapter. A couple of us have doubled up on some chapters. Please go back and enjoy those. Enjoy the story. It's something that is an amazing story. And if you would go back through and listen to the book written by Max Lucado as read by our board members called In the Manger. So thanks again for tuning in. Now today is the 25th day of the reading. It's the 25th chapter, the last chapter of the book written by Max Lucado, In the Manger. So hang on and let's finish this up and enjoy our Christmas day. It is amazing that we can live next to something for a lifetime. But unless we take time to focus on it, it doesn't become a part of our life. Think about it. One can live near a garden and fail to focus on the splendor of the flowers. A man can spend a lifetime with a woman and never pause to look into her soul. A person can be all that goodness calls him to be and still never see the author of life. Being honest and moral or even religious doesn't necessarily mean we will see him. No. We may see what others see in him, or we may hear what some say he said, but until we see him for ourselves, until our own sight is given, we may think we see him, having in reality seen only a hazy form in the gray semi-darkness. Have you seen him? Have you caught a glimpse of his majesty? A word is placed in the receptive crevice of your heart that causes you to ever so briefly to see his face. You hear a verse read in a tone you've never heard or explained in a way you've never thought. And one more piece of the puzzle falls into place. Someone touches your painful spirit as only one sent from him could do. And there he is, Jesus. The man, the bronzed Galilean who spoke with such thunderous authority and loved with such childlike humility, the God, the one who claimed to be older than time and greater than death. Gone is the pomp of religion, dissipated is the fog of theology, momentarily lifted is the opaque curtain of controversy and opinion, erased in our own blinding errors and egotism, and there he stands, Jesus. Have you seen him? Those who first did were never the same. My Lord and my God, cried Thomas. I have seen the Lord, exclaimed Mary Magdalene. We have seen his glory, declared John. But Peter said it best. We were eyewitnesses to his majesty. His majesty. The Emperor of Judah, the soaring eagle of eternity, the noble admiral of the kingdom, all the splendor of heaven revealed in a human body for a period ever so brief. The doors of the throne room were open and God came near. His majesty was seen. Heaven touched the earth, and as a result, earth can now know heaven. In astounding tandem, a human body housed divinity. Holiness and earthliness intertwined. There is no run-of-the-mill Messiah. His story was extraordinary. He called himself divine, yet allowed a Roman soldier to drive a nail into his wrist. He sent men into all the world, yet equipped them with only bended knees and memories of a resurrected carpenter. We can't regard him as simply a good teacher. His claims are too outrageous to limit him to the company of Socrates and Aristotle. Nor can we categorize him as one of the many prophets sent to reveal eternal truths. His own claims eliminate that possibility. Then who is he? Let's find out. Let's follow the sandal prints. Let's sit on the cold, hard floor of the cave in which he was born. Let's smell the sawdust of the carpentry shop. Let's hear his sandals slap the hard trails of Galilee. Let's sigh as we touch the healed sores of the leper. Let's smile as we see his compassion with the woman at the well. Let our voices soar with the praises of the multitudes. Let's try to see him. But one warning. Something happens to a person who has witnessed his majesty. He becomes addicted. One glimpse of the king and you're consumed by a desire to see more of him and say more about him. Pew warming is no longer an option. Junk religion will no longer suffice. Sensation seeking is needless. Once you have seen his face, you will forever long to see it again. My prayer for this book is that the divine surgeon has used it as a delicate surgical tool to restore sight. That blurriness will be focused and darkness dispersed, that the Christ will emerge from a wavy figure walking out in of a desert image to become the touchable face of a best friend, that we will lay our faces at the pierced feet and join Thomas in proclaiming, "My Lord and my God." And most supremely, that we will whisper the secret of the universe. We were eyewitnesses of his